Match 37 underway. Several Red Alliance robots and Blue Alliance robots moving in autonomous. Notes quickly being stashed up from the center line. 3 seconds left on the clock as one final Red Alliance robot snaps up Notes. And now all robots come to play. That Note making its way into the Red Alliance amp. And the robot that delivered it, that I can't quite see, now making their way on over towards the Red Alliance source. Blue Alliance robots also at the Blue Alliance source, as 3876, the Mabton Lugnuts, quickly scoop up a Note, and they try to navigate their way carefully back towards their side of the field. That machine from Mabton carefully navigating, a little bit of small collisions there between Red Alliance robots, making their way back home, and they now make their way towards an amplified Blue Alliance speaker. They line up. Will that Note make its way into the opening in time? It does, for 5 points on the board. Still a pretty tight match in favor of your Red Alliance, 59-52 on your live score. But we still have a minute 25 left to play. Both alliances having activated cooperation. That does reduce your ranking point threshold down to only 18 notes required, and the Red Alliance has already achieved that. They will be walking away with at least one ranking point. 7 seconds left on amplification here for your Red Alliance as a Red Alliance team tries to scoop up a Note. 1983 Skunkworks lined up. And I believe that Note was good from them as they make their way back towards the Red Alliance source. 3876 now, your Blue Alliance machine making its way back towards carefully maybe the Blue Alliance source? There we go, yeah. They get joined by an alliance partner, 492 Titan Robotics Club out of Bellevue. And 3070 Team Pronto. All Blue Alliance robots looking to play some offense here, grabbing Notes from their source and making their way back home towards the Blue Alliance speaker. 35 seconds left on the clock, and still just, well, it was a 6-point difference, now 92-81 on the live score. Red Alliance continuing to add to their tally. 28 out of 18 notes required for your Red Alliance as we quickly approach endgame. Right on the cusp of triple digits, and we do hit that with our Red Alliance, 102-88 your live score with 10 seconds left in endgame. Robots lining up with the stage. Looks like Chu attempting to climb on blue stage right. 1, 2, maybe attempting to climb on stage right for the Red Alliance. 2 robots up. And actually all free, but our referees need to confirm. They'll be right back. Scores now confirmed from that last match. Match 37 goes to your Red Alliance. 117-95, your final tally. 4 ranking points going to each of your Red Alliance teams. 2 for the win, 1 for the Melody, 1 for the Ensemble as those teams move up in the ranks. Blue Alliance walking with 1 Melody ranking point bonus. Josh, what did you notice in that last match?
Game than we used to. It used to be 30 seconds. Now we suddenly have 20 seconds, and it makes those end games much more clutch. And the Red Alliance end game in this one was just an absolute work of art that just it's worth calling out. So for our highlight, when we roll just our final 20 seconds of the match here on Red, we see a couple of last-minute scoring attempts. We see Skunkworks over here alongside who's that? It was 4180, right? But all 3 robots quickly make their way over to the stage, and then the strategy that we haven't seen as much of until this week here in the Northwest, is right here, getting 2 robots from the same alliance up onto the same chain. That one, it adds 2 more points. If you can get both robots up on the stage, you get 2 more points for that harmony bonus. And in a match that close, every little point matters, and it's great to see the strategy evolving. We talked yesterday about, for example, the amp strategy going from barely knowing the button was there, and now suddenly we're worried about timings. And now, this week it's great to see, oh, okay, yeah, sure, it's great to get a robot up on stage, but can we also get 2 robots on the same side of the stage, which is, a hard engineering challenge when you've got already a chain that wants to wobble, and now there's a 150-pound robot on one side of it making the chain do this. I love seeing the strategy evolve, and it paid off for them. They're securing that win with the huge endgame bonus.
Absolutely, yeah. Those ranking points that get for that ensemble bonus really valuable. In addition to Melody that we've seen pretty consistently across here at our events, some of our district events, we see some of those ranking point bonuses come in, but those ranking points are extremely valuable, and they can get one for that end game on the stage.
Yeah, and it's still a really, really tight leaderboard all told. Looking at what we have at least for our rankings here. Yes, our number 1 seed is sitting at a perfect 4-0 rank average, but then it's a really tightly contested, what is this, 2 through 7 or 8, all in that range of 3.6 to 3.0. One match can make the difference. One ranking point just from doing that harmony bonus, pushing yourself over that 10-point threshold in the end game, like they did there by getting the 3rd robot up as well. That's huge. Every one ranking point really seals the deal here. This middle round of our quarrels.
Absolutely. Looks like Natalie's ready for our next match. Hey, Natalie, ready to meet those teams?
All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and meet them.